Hey guys, this is your weekly reading for January 12th for my fire signs. We are going to stick with the same structured format this week as we started with last week. We're going to ask 4 questions for what you need to know for the week of January 12th. As always, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. All right, fire signs, we are going to get started with what energy is coming in this week for you. First up, we have the swordfish. Focus. I get some of you might be starting a new project that is going to require a little bit of focus from you. If that's the case, really anything that is going to require your focus, I feel like you will be supported both by the universe and by those that are in your circle. So, you know, your family might support you. If it's a career endeavor, you will feel supported at work. Your friend circle will support you. You are absolutely encircled is really what I see. Like everyone is in full support. So if this takes a lot of attention away from them, because that's what this endeavor requires, you're not going to be resented for it. No one's going to be mad at you. Everyone is supporting you here. They want to make sure that you are successful in whatever this is that requires your focus. Additionally, I think for some of you, the energy of this week is going to ask you to shift your focus from the outside to the inside, and that may require you to rest, to become a bit of a hermit, maybe hibernate a little bit. But I'm seeing you taking some self-care time. Maybe you're adding a nap, maybe you're getting a massage, you're meditating. In some fashion, the focus should be turned inward to you, and you should be taking care of yourself. I feel like that is sort of necessary for you to take some next steps, and you may not be aware of what those next steps are just yet, but you will be by turning the focus inward. So next we have the worm, renewal. Well, that absolutely would go with the inward focus. It would give you the opportunity to emerge refreshed and anew. And in the same vein, whatever this project is that some of you may be focusing on, putting your focus there, I heard, can put you on the map. So in whatever fashion that would be for you, and you'll know specifically what it is that you're focusing on, and that is giving you an opportunity to put yourself on a map, to renew. I see what I'm hearing is renew your reputation. So maybe that's in a professional sense. Renew how people see you. Something's different. Whatever steps you're taking right now, the bottom line is you are being supported. This will bring about positive change for you. And you have cooperation. We have the ant. This goes hand in hand with this goes hand in hand, obviously, with the support that keeps coming out. Sorry, guys. Cards are flying. This does go hand in hand with the support that came out before. I just heard that whatever this focus is, if it's project related, career related, professional, you might have resisted this for a while and recently decided to give it a try. So that cooperation might be yours, but I also feel like the cooperation could be that of your friends and family, not only in a supportive, emotionally supportive way, but also in a physically supportive way. So, maybe this endeavor has your schedule being a little out of whack from what it normally would be. But know that people are willing to step up to help you to keep things going, if that makes sense for you. And what I'm really hearing is, let's say you typically pick your kids up from school every day, and this endeavor is going to have you occupied until after you would be able to pick them up. There will be cooperation in your circle, in your tribe. You will have the support to be able to still pursue what it is that you want to pursue, because you will have their cooperation and still meeting your immediate needs. That's just one example. This, the themes are going to apply differently to everybody because this is a collective reading. Okay, so next we're going to look at how can you best align with this energy. And the first card that came out is the 10 of Pentacles. Family and legacy, inheritance, foundation, higher commitment. I think that you've already made that higher commitment if you're pursuing this, both internally and externally. If you're pursuing something outside of yourself, you've already made that commitment. And the same thing if you are turning your focus inward, and it's the weekly sun pump. You're turning your focus inward, and now you're laying the foundation for you to be able to move forward. Next out, we had the 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, anxiety and depression, breaking point, negativity. Immediately, I heard that this is not now. This was before you made this decision. That was the energy before you decided to pursue this. And realistically, you could be coming into this week with that energy, but at some point during this week, you may be making that decision to pursue this project, to change your focus. So that would make sense. The 9 of Swords is sort of what is driving you to shift your focus. You are at your breaking point, right? You're not happy. You want to make a change. And it's a positive change because you are supported in absolutely every way. And even by the universe, because lastly, we have the Wheel of Fortune, fate, positive changes, cycles, and changes. You are choosing to pursue a different path here, and the universe is supporting you. This is something that you're meant to do at this time to bring in positive opportunities, to change how you operate in the world. This is going to change the trajectory. And when I say that, it doesn't have to be huge, but, oftentimes it's small decisions that we make that have the biggest impact. And I'm going to venture to say that for the majority of you, not all of you, the majority of you, you know, or you realize that this is a small change, right? For some of you, you're going to think it's a huge change. So you can sort of see how it would affect the trajectory of your life. But for the rest of you, you're going to view this as a relatively small and inconsequential change, but it is going to have big and lasting impacts in a very, very positive way. Next up, we are going to look at what challenges might arise for this week of January 12th. Well, okay. So first out, we have nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. I think these are definitely going to be positive byproducts of you choosing to shift your focus. We already see that with the cooperation and the support. But I think that in your personal pursuit of this project, you may have the opportunity to give back, right? What I heard was the things that you have learned along the way, you are going to have an opportunity with this renewed focus to sort of share that with others in a very positive way, maybe in a mentorship way, maybe in a teaching way, in basic application in relation to what it is that you're focusing on. But you have gained a lot of knowledge over the years, and whatever this focus is taking that knowledge and just skewing it in a different way, in a way that you might not have thought of previously, but it's going to have a very positive impact, not only on you, but also on those that you are working with. Next up, we have distance, divorce, ghosted, separated. Could this be for some of you? Absolutely. This could be in relation to a relationship. That being said, relationship is not really the main focus so far of this reading. The energy is very individual focused and not love relationship focused. Again, I feel like this is potentially energy that you may come into this week with, but you will not have this energy once this cycle is over. And again, it could be relationship related, but I'm getting more like it could be a separation. Let's say you're changing career paths, right? That's going to feel like a divorce. It's going to feel like a separation. You may have to put things on hold in order to pursue this new path. That can also feel like I'm getting the energy of like abandonment. Not that you feel that way, but that you feel like that's what you're doing. This is your energy. I'm not sensing that this is the energy of those around you, or even in conjunction with those around you. This is sort of how you feel. You feel like there's distance and separation that either you did not intend or you're not happy about. Just know that it will not last forever. I don't even feel like it will last very long at all. And then the last card out we have is feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. I absolutely feel like this is how you need to be with yourself. I'm hearing that this is how you will feel from those that are supporting you. You will feel mothered. You will feel supported. And that's going to allow you to continue to move forward here. I'm hearing for some of you, this is a feeling that you're not really used to. It's definitely not something that you're going to expect, but it is something that you deserve. It is something that you are worthy of. You are choosing to focus on this new path for all the right reasons, right? It has the potential to open up so many doors for you. Okay. There's no dark energy here at all. It's all extremely positive. So just know that, right? And know there's a lot of supportive, nurturing cards that have come up around this in this reading. And to me, like, I'm just seeing you enveloped like in a big hug. Almost as if you were picked up and hugged and you're going to be placed back down in a warm and comfy space. That's what the energy of this week is. So ultimately it may come in a little bit chaotic, but then, you're going to feel like someone picked you up into a big bear hug and then they put you exactly where you wanted to be. Very positive energy, fire signs. And lastly, we are going to look at what do you need to hear And I gotta tell you, all of these cards flew out, and we're gonna have to figure this out together. So the first up, we have intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Then we have return, second chance, missed opportunity, making amends. And then these two came out together, divine masculine, yang masculine energy, and one day, someday, somewhere, another time. I feel like the universe likes to laugh at me because I literally just said that this was not a relationship-based reading, that there was not a lot of love in this reading. And then in the last little part of what you need to hear, that's what they throw out. I'm not entirely sure that this even goes with what we've been talking about, but this is the energy of what you need to hear. So I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing, and I'm going to let you make sense of it. It is not my job to make it fit. And it's not yours either if it doesn't. There is someone, fire signs, that you still think about. And in some cases, you think about this person, this relationship, this time in your life, right? I think for some of you, you think about this person in a way in which you have regret. You wish you could do things differently. You want a second chance. For some other people, they look at this person, this relationship, this time in their life, and they're seeing who they were when they were in a relationship with this person, or when they knew this person, or when this person was a part of their life. And that's what they're aching for. In both cases, there is a bond. And for some of you, it is something that you could call on right now and not be turned away. For others, it's just a bond that you carry on the inside. And I think that something this week, or the energy of this week, the nodes of fate are shifting. The North Node is going to go into Pisces, and the South Node is going to go into Virgo. This could be, this shift of energy, this big change could be what's bringing this in. For some of you, how you view yourself, who you were when you knew this person, when they were in your life, that's what you're yearning for. That's what this is about, right? Like, you're wanting to be that person. You're wanting to inhabit those characteristics. And it's something that you often think about. Yes, I think for some of you, you have the someday, somewhere, another time, if we were different people, like that kind of melancholy about this relationship. And for some of you, that ship has sailed, and for others, hey man, you never know. But what I'm hearing is that this is more about who you were with this person when they were in your life, when you were together, than it necessarily is about that person or that relationship. It's more about who you were. And I think that you're yearning for that person that you were in that relationship. And I think that you're starting to realize that it wasn't that person necessarily that made you who you were then. It was you, and you might want to be trying to identify what those habits and characteristics were so that you can start to embody them more now, because you really liked yourself in that period of time, and you want to bring that back. All right, fire signs, I hope that this resonated with you. Until next time, have a great week.